and the committee made their choices based on community involvement, achievements, as well as a commitment to the city of Malden in the future. So we want to wish them all the best, and we want to congratulate them. And Mr. President, as in the past, I do want to recognize Peg Crow and Lorraine Danka, who are here, who did a lot of work with the scholarship committee during the past several months. And I think the next thing we like to do is recognize each individual recipient. They'll come up, shake the councilors' hands, and at the end, we'll do a group photo once they've all come up to see us. So the first name we have, and I don't think you won't recognize this name because she's been working hard, and she's going to be attending Northeastern University come the fall, and that's Samantha Sagisi. Okay, come up. Oh, okay.
I'm not going to keep on getting up. I'm just going to stick on that.
All right, Mr. President. Our next recipient is going to be attending Framingham State in the fall on a full scholarship, I'm told, and I'm not surprised, and that's Kevin Valley. Okay, the next one we'll queue up is going to be attending UMass Amherst in the fall, and that's Patricia Aguinaldo. Mr. President, as she comes through, our next recipient will be Kayla Bryan. She'll be attending Framingham State as well. Mr. President, the final recipient who is here tonight is going to be attending UMass Amherst, and that's Amanda LaFosse. Peg. Congratulations. Good work. Mr. President, we're just notified that another one of our recipients is here, Sheila Rachels. Mr. President, she'll be attending UMass Dartmouth. Two other recipients that aren't here, we have Heather Thompson and Rebecca Milley also, so a round of applause for them. So, Mr. President, I would just ask that we take a brief recess so we can present these scholarships as well as take a photo.
Okay, take a 5-minute recess. Thank you. The council come back to order. Next order of business.
The minutes for the meetings of June 7th and June 14th.
On Council Christensen's motion to approve the minutes, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Minutes are approved. Next order of business.
Application for license to drive a taxi cab, Cornelia Ferrara, 481 Lebanon Street, Melrose. Gordon Howell, 23 Glenmere Ave, Malden. Jason Moda, 244 Kennedy Drive, Malden.
Refer to license.
On Council Anderson's motion, refer to license, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? License referred to. License.
Application for renewal of a self-service gasoline permit, Gibbs Company Limited Partnership, 728 Main Street.
Refer to license.
On Council Anderson's motion, refer to license, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion is referred to license.
Be it hereby ordained by the Malden City Council that the revised ordinances of 1991 be further amended regarding the library and public works salary schedules. Councilor Bucci.
On Council Bucci.
Thank you, Mr. President. What this particular item is that we have some contractual agreements that are required to be in place. So this is actually just changing that salary schedule to reflect those agreements. So I would ask that if it's possible that we can move this here tonight.
Any questions for Council Bucci? Seeing no lights on Council Bucci's motion to enroll. Clerk will call the roll.
Councilor Anderson. Bucci.
Yes.
Christensen.
Yes.
Condon. DePietro. Fallon. Kinnon. Murphy. Nestor. Spatafora. Lucy.
Yes. On Council Bucci's motion to suspend rules for the purpose of ordaining. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it. On Council Bucci's motion to ordain. Clerk will call the roll.
Councilor Anderson. Bucci.
Yes.
Christensen.
Yes.
Condon. DePietro. Fallon. Kinnon. Murphy. Nestor. Spatafora. Lucy.
Yes, motion's ordained. Next order of business.
Be it hereby ordained by the Malden City Council that the revised ordinances of 1991 as amended be further amended regarding signs. Councilors Spatafora and Bucci.
Council Bucci.
Thank you. This is just to do additional work, amend the current ordinance as it relates to banners, other and temporary signs. So we certainly would like to have this moved over to ordinance for further amendment.
Okay, Council Bucci's motion referred to ordinance. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Papers referred to ordinance. Next order of business.
Ordered that the Malden Redevelopment Authority be authorized to develop an urban renewal plan for the area bounded by Route 60, Commercial Street, Charles Street, and Canal Street. Councilors Christensen and Nestor.
Council Christensen for the paper.
Thank you, Mr. President. And this paper is about the prudent redevelopment of that site, which is something we've been talking about probably 8 to 10 years now. And what has happened, Mr. President, that has led us to this point is that National Grid has made a decision to consolidate its operations in the property being spoke about tonight with its Medford facility. The good news with the decision is that they're going to keep all the jobs in the Malden community, and they want to work closely with all of us on the redevelopment of the site. And the administration also, as part of any potential redevelopment there, wants to work with the businesses that might be impacted along Canal Street. So what this question is tonight is to authorize, finally, the Malden Redevelopment Authority to go out, find out what all the potential uses could be for that site. They would then come back in the fall and give us what the study came back with, upon which we would then have public hearings, across the city to get feedback from the residents as to what they think of what the study yielded in terms of, the possibilities that exist there. So if all goes well tonight, the Economic Development Committee, Mr. President, of which you created, to look at issues like this, would meet next week with Mayor Howard and the Malden Redevelopment Authority to fine-tune, what the study would be, what it would comprehend, to ensure that there would not be any cost to the city by taking this step. Then the council would vote it that night to authorize the study. And then during the months of July and August, they would do their due diligence, and then, like I said, come back in September, and we would then take it from there.
Okay, any questions for Council Christensen? So this motion tonight is just to authorize, send it to committee, authorized to study the plan.
Yeah, to refer it to Economic Development.
Okay, any questions? Okay, seeing none on Council Christensen, motion to refer to Economic Development Committee. Clerk will call the roll.
Counselor Anderson.
Yes.
Bucci.
Yes.
Christensen.
Yes.
Condon.
Yes.
DePietro.
Yes.
Fallon.
Yes.
Kinnon.
Yes.
Murphy. Nestor.
Yes.
Spatafora.
Yes.
Lucy.
Yes. Next order of business.
Ordered that the mayor be authorized to file applications and execute agreements for grants or loan assistance for planning and construction of water distribution projects, that the treasurer, with the approval of the mayor, be authorized to borrow $300,000 for water distribution planning, that the mayor be authorized to file applications and execute agreements for grants or loan assistance for replacement of water mains, and that the treasurer be authorized, with the approval of the mayor, to borrow $6,750,000 for replacement of water mains. Councilor Nestor.
Councilor Nestor for the papers. Trudeau.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, Mr. President. You may remember about 6 to 9 months ago, the mayor, Bob Button from Camp Dresser, McGree, and the city engineer, Jack Russell, came down about the water main replacement issue, project that's going on. A lot of these would fall under the same, this is the next step on it. A lot of these would fall under the same issues where the city was able to borrow for no interest loan, and a portion of the cost of these were forgivable through state aid. So this is the next project. Those 3 individuals will be down next week to give us a presentation on where the project stands and what the next phase would be. So I would hope that we could just refer this to finance for further discussion and in the presentation next week.
Okay, on Councilor Nestor's motion to refer the papers to finance. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Papers are referred to finance. Next order of business.
Under suspension of docket rules, resolved that as the Census City Council, that the Traffic Commission evaluate signalization of Linden Square lights at the intersection of Route 60 and Beach Street. Councilor Bucci.
On Councilor Bucci's motion to suspend docket rules. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Rules are suspended. Councilor Bucci for the paper.
Yes, again, this paper is to just ask the Traffic Commission to spend some time and evaluate the changes that have been proposed or changes that have been in place, just to see the validity of the work that's been done, and to provide us any feedback related to further changes that they would deem to be necessary to continue making the safety improvements that are necessary in that area. Thank you.
Okay, any questions for Councilor Bucci? Seeing no lights on Councilor Bucci's motion to pass. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Next order of business.
Under suspension of docket rules, resolved that as the Census City Council, that the Traffic Commission study the impact of recently installed signs on Central Ave to ensure that they're having the desired impact. Councilor Bucci.
On Councilor Bucci's motion to suspend docket rules. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Rules are suspended.
And again, on that same theme, there's been changes to 2 key intersections on Central Ave. Folks in that area are extremely pleased with that, have echoed their favorable response to not only seeing the work get done rather quickly, and I do want to thank Bob Stead and others to have implemented the different signage, but there are some concerns related to the traffic flow. So again, I'm not the expert of that, but I think our traffic commission and other folks are, and I'd like them to take a look at that area to make sure that everything that has been done is done correctly and has the effect that we were intended for.
Any questions for Council Bucci? Seeing no lights on Council Bucci's motion to pass. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Next order of business.
The docket is clear.
Docket is clear. Start on my left. Personal privilege. Council Fallon.
Thank you, Mr. President. Just a couple of things this evening. I've been asked to acknowledge Captain Fred and Janet Clark of the Salvation Army, who are going to be moving on after 8 years of providing significant services to the Malden community, particularly in the way of helping individuals and families who are indigent and who are in need. With the Salvation Army, they will be heading on to their new effort, new era, I guess, with the Salvation Army, still working with them, but we wanted to just acknowledge and thank them for all the services that they've been providing. And then I also wanted to acknowledge the fifth graders at the BB School. I had the privilege of being invited there to see some of the fifth grade class members who had put together a presentation on community leaders who over the years, from Mr. Converse on, who had contributed significant efforts in the Malden community. And I just want to recognize all the students there, particularly as they were thoughtful enough to include my dad, who is the former mayor of Malden, who passed away this past August. And it was very thoughtful that the students thought to include him and my family in that particular effort. So, and I wish everyone, all the students who are getting out of school, a wonderful summer vacation. So, and keep reading while you're out of school. Thank you.
Thank you, Council Fallon. Council Murphy.
Mr. President. Councilor Kinnon.
Council Kinnon, I'm sorry.
Sorry about that.
Same microphone.
Yes, thank you. I would just like to once again announce that the Ward 6 4th of July festivities will take place on July 2nd at Trafton Park, beginning at 9 a.m. in the morning and going till 1 p.m. That's Saturday, July 2nd. Can certainly use all the help of anyone who wants to come down and help. And we'll be doing the same thing as always with the kid rides, the pony rides, free meals. Everything's free that day, so come on down. Thanks.
Council Kinnon.